Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you a place we visited recently. It's called the Heritage Village. It's located in Saudi Arabia, the Corniche Road. I really apologize for not getting the footage of while we were entering because I was not able to do that. And so here is how it looks inside while we enter. So, so if you see, this is kind of like a traditional place describing how it was in the past, like in Saudi Arabia. So you can see this is an old television, and then we have a sit out area. And now moving inside, we can see a pickup. It's kind of a old time car that was used in Saudi Arabia. And this is the inner design of how it looks inside the Heritage Village. And on the left we have a small mall, and on the right we have museum. So this is the photo shoot area, or like a sit out area. In the past times, like, kind of a studio. And then these are some of the sample photos which were taken, like old time photos. How does it look, a studio, and how do people used to take photos. And these are some celebrities, like in a old style way. Okay, now we have entered the museum. So this is how the books were preserved in the previous times, like in the old times in tradition. And these are some of the frames which are stored. And there are types of books, Qurans, and etc. And these are the writings and fonts that were used in the previous days. And if you can see, this is some kind of bowls and instruments that they use in the past times. It's really antique and unique. And these are the notes, or the money that were used in the past times, the rupees, riyals. And now here you can see some collections of notes or money that were used. And like, at the time it's like cents and riyals, halalas. And these are the coins that were used in the previous days, like 2 halala, 1 halala. So in the previous days, it used to be totally different from now. And these are the samples of, like, badge that were used, or medals that were used in the previous days, and how people were awarded. These are like a sacks of golds or awards. And this is a type of badge that was used in the previous time. We call this as beads. So this is how people used to like worship in the old days. And these are some of the instruments they used, like spoons and stuff. And this is the things that they used in the old time to like grind stuff or sew things and etc. And these are the ancient wood pots and grinding pots. And these are different types of pots and kettles that were used in the previous and old traditional days. And this is how the costume used to look in the older days. Okay, now you can see some old types of traditional watches that were used, and fans, clocks, wall clocks, wristwatches, alarm clocks. And these are like the measurement or measuring meter or something. And now these are like muffed animals. So they are animals which are like injected and they are muffed. So if you can, it looks like a statue, but it's not real. And you can see this is the like a map or kind of a 3D shaped area. This is how Saudi Arabia used to look before a particular city called Dammam. So before this, the states and the cities used to be different in names, and now, and before this there were no roads, it was all sand. They used camels. This is how their houses are located. So you can see this is the east coast of KSA. And they have really made it really nice. It's like truly natural, and this is how people used to sail over the boats and how it used to be in the sea. It's kind of really real. They have created it. It's a nice creativity. And this is a traditional trailer shop which is used in the ancient days. And moving slowly, we have the bicycle. And now for a car museum which were there or used in the previous days. So if you can see, this is a blue car. It's a nice one. I think it's a very old model. And then we have a black car and a tricycle and a mini tricycle with a dark blue or blackish car. And then we have a red car, a maroon car, a yellow car, and if you can see here that there are some bicycles, some old type of bicycles, tricycles, and we have a black car over here. Moving on, we have a red car. And then a black, and then a red car. This is the fine. So now let's move on to the upper view of the the heritage village. So if you can see, this is the sit out area that I showed you before in the beginning of the video, and there were televisions, and now this is the upper view. And now we're moving to the shops, that were there in the traditional days and how it was used and how the dresses are made. So if you can see, this was a clothes shop, and this is a honey shop, and it's kind of a sit out area. And these are the flasks or teapots that were used. And this is kind of like a baking area. This is how people used to bake in those days. And this is kind of a small grocery. We call it bakala. Okay, now if you can see, this is kind of a store with televisions, jugs, etc. And this is kind of a plate shop, our essentials that we need, pot shops. And they sell hats here. And this is a slipper shop that is used. It's fully made of leather. And these are some of the animals. And this is kind of a sit out area in the heritage village. And that's all, everyone. I hope you like this video. If you liked it, please like, share, and give a thumbs up. And I hope you'll also like it. You can visit it too.